Yes, Nemo, those waters are for us. So this is going well. Let's see, let's round out the top 10. AIDS jokes, penitentiary sex, Wookiee porn, and shit jokes. Like really degrading. How's this working for you, sir? Is it good? It's good. It's good. Yeah. It's good. Oh, that fucking thing was funny. I'm sorry. Wookiee porn. Like, if you can't laugh at a Wookiee nailing someone from behind, just go home and tell your mother to go fuck herself, because that was fucking hilarious. To me, anyway. Good times. Everyone having fun tonight? It says everyone having fun tonight! Yeah, bitches, that's right! Alright, get ready for some more AIDS jokes. I'm just fucking around with you guys. Alright, our next performer, she performs all over Pennsylvania. If you feed her alcohol after midnight, she turns into what she likes to call the genius gremlin. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Gina Stitzer!
Alright, keep it going for Jesse. How's everyone doing tonight? I was a little late coming in here. I was running out of gas. I stopped at the local Sunoco station because they advertised the official NASCAR fuel. Well, thank you, Sunoco, because now my car just wants to go around in circles at high rates of speed. Going nowhere, getting there fast. Yeah, it is true. I got the nickname the Genius Gremlin. My girlfriend gave it to me because when I drink, I tend to become a fountain of useless information that nobody ever needs to know. Hey, you guys know that Twilight was rejected 14 times before it was actually picked up by a publisher? Yeah, well, you know, they say that the reason why Twilight is so popular among teens is because teens can relate to it. Yeah, you know, I totally remember sparkling vampires back when I was in high school. Except I think we called them the Drama Club. Yeah. So is anybody celebrating anything?
Woo! Gina! Birthday!
Thank you. Yes, my birthday is Sunday. 36 years old, creeping up on 40. And the biggest thing I've ever done with my life is get on a stage in the back of a bowling alley and tell jokes. And yet my mother is proud of me. Apparently I'm the biggest thing to happen in my family. But, you know, I've been thinking about birthdays a lot lately because I got a lot of nieces and nephews, and, you know, I've been to a lot of first birthday parties. You ever notice at a first birthday party, they will practically strip the kid naked and put this little cake in front of them that they can just smash their face into and cover themselves in. Why do we stop there? I think every birthday we should be stripped naked and found naked.
Those are your friends, have a good time someday.
Could be. You know, it does annoy me though with child's birthday parties. You go to a kid's birthday party, you go up to the parent, you're like, well, how old is your son going to be? Oh, little Johnny, he's 36 months. Something wrong with 3 years? Yeah, I'm 432 months. That's 36 if you're trying to figure that out. Okay.
I was trying to do mine, but it's too big.
Yeah, we won't even go there, sir. Hey, do you know that it's impossible for a moth to fly during an earthquake? Yeah, I'd really like to meet the guy who studied moths in an earthquake. Dude, you have no life. None. So I live in Plymouth Meeting now, which is down near Philly, but I am originally from Berks County. I grew up in a little town, Ole. Biggest thing that happens in Ole is the Ole Fair, which is the only place that I know of that has a community fair that you can go to with the specific intent to buy a tombstone. Still baffles me. the thing I realized most about being from Berks County is you lead a very sheltered life. But I didn't realize how sheltered until I took a trip to New York City. I'm walking around in a Hasidic Jewish neighborhood, and I see a Hasidic Jewish gentleman. And the first thought that comes to my mind and subsequently out of my mouth is, holy shit, there's Amish in New York? My girlfriend at the time was Jewish. She dropped everything and called everyone she knew. From that moment on, I was known as the dumb German to her family. Try being Jewish and dating a German girl. In her family, you would have thought I was the direct descendant of Hitler. Dating an Italian now, that's different. Usually when your spouse smacks you, it's abuse. When an Italian does it, it's communication. Really. Did you know it's impossible for a crocodile to stick out its tongue? Yeah, I'd really like to meet the guy who taunted a crocodile for an hour and shake his hand, providing he still has one. I have determined that I have a drinking problem. Apparently, I tried to force feed a mushroom to a midget while screaming, "Grow, Mario, grow!" Yes, sir, I did say midget. I am not very politically correct. I got a problem with politically correctness, especially since they said that now we have to call illegal aliens undocumented immigrants. Right. I guess that makes my drug dealer an unlicensed pharmacist. Seems fair to me. So I was pulled over by a cop the other day, and I found that there are certain things you never ever want to say to a cop. For example, you know what, officer? I'm too drunk to get out. Why don't you get in? No, officer, I was not texting. That's illegal. I was updating my Facebook status. That's not the same. Yeah, officer, I don't know why you smell pot. I finished that joint 5 miles back. That's actually done. So, anybody here, I don't really get into political jokes a lot. I really don't. But, you know, I can't help but notice that recently, like, the GOP is, like, assassinating women. It's like going back to the whole, you know, women is the weaker sex. And I know you ladies here are going to agree with me on this. We bleed for 6 days and don't die. Okay? You men, you get a cold, you got the hospital on standby. You're calling the priest for last rites. You're writing your will and saying your goodbyes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. Thank you all for coming out. You can follow me on Twitter at Patricia Bramble.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Gina Stitzer. One more time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All right, our next comedian coming up to the stage was born